Welcome to Inside the Deal. I'm Suzanne Stevens. With me today is Nicholas Potter. Nick co-chairs the Insurance Industry Group for Debevoise and Plimpton. Nick, we're here to talk about insurance, M&A, and consolidation in the industry, but really across the board, life insurance companies as a whole have been hit hard. What's happening there?
Well, that's right, Suzanne. The life insurance industry is facing a sort of a twin storm of declining asset values, as well as a general recessionary environment that's difficult for any financial services business. But it's really the asset side of the balance sheet right now that is causing the really acute problems.
So with distress in the industry, are we seeing consolidation as a result?
Well, M&A activity is certainly on the table for many of our clients. I think what companies are looking at, though, is really every tool in their tool shed to deal with the capital issues that they're facing right now. But the current situation is much more acute and much more severe than we've seen in the past. It's come along very quickly, and it's very pronounced. The big companies are dealing with their own issues right now, and while I think it may be that we see companies decide to pursue a large size acquisition for long-term strategic benefits, many companies are really playing defense right now. They're thinking about how they protect their own balance sheet, how they look after the interests of their shareholders and constituents by making sure that their own house is in order, maybe more than reaching out to do a lot of strategic M&A type deals. But we do see plenty of activity, and there is a lot of thinking that's going on. And I suppose maybe once the asset side of the balance sheet starts to stabilize a little bit, we'll see the trigger get pulled more.
Nick, you mentioned earlier about companies using every tool in their toolbox, and I know something that we have seen is companies looking for capital infusion. Are you seeing a lot of that, and are investors interested?
Yes, it's a good question. Investors are interested, and we're seeing, again, the array of strategies that companies are looking at. Raising capital with strategic investors is a key one. In the fourth quarter, we saw Allianz put money into the Hartford Group. We are also starting to see private equity firms begin to emerge as potential players in the capital raising.
I do want to touch on regulation, because right now insurance is a state-regulated business, and we've certainly seen calls for more federal oversight. Do you think we'll see that?
Yeah. Well, I do. I think the last year's crises have really brought to a head the need for overview at a systemic level of our financial services institutions, and I think it's become very clear that insurance companies, insurance holding companies, are a key part of that. And while state regulation is also integral to the insurance industry and is not going to be supplanted, I think we should expect to see the Obama administration really reach out in the direction of monitoring, overseeing, and regulating to some degree insurance companies, insurance holding company systems.
Nick Potter with Debevoise and Plimpton, thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
I'm Suzanne Stevens. Thanks for watching Inside the Deal.